I am not an action star. Trying to be an action star.
What is the difference between ST movies to Viva Max?
The similarity is their market is the ultra male
Yes.
who enjoys those
Ano
type
talaga, yeah.
and actually enhances the lives of men. Ito yung mga saging ni Pasing, mga ganun.
Yeah.
Yung pa lang alam mo na.
Pag may sumibak, may bumayo ba yan or something?
Tapos dingding lang ang pagitan.
May love life ka ba daw?
Love life. Yeah, I have.
Yo.
I have 7 na posts. Now. Cute. I have 4 boys and 3 girls.
Have you ever been aroused in a love scene?
Professionally, no.
Snooki was your first love team. Will there be another movie with her?
It depends on the project. What I like about the Sika, ang ganda ng interior. Yung exterior, gwapo rin.
Yeah.
Thank you. We've been actually starting. It started when you said the Zeker was nice. Welcome to an episode of Dashboard Confessions. My name is Wayne. This guy is Ron.
Yes.
And, of course, it's time to introduce our guest.
I'm sure you've heard them.
Yes, you see him. He's an action star. He's a legend in the movie industry.
Yes.
Everyone, please welcome Mr. Albert Martinez.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, correction please. I am not an action star. Trying to be an action star.
Movie star.
Always in an action,
Sorry, we were talking
An
about
actor
you.
in an action
film.
TV series.
Yeah.
Yes.
The longest was, I think, yung kay,
Coco.
Yeah, kay Coco, yeah. Provinciano.
Provinciano.
Yeah.
That's hard pack action. The last one that I did na medyo action din was Ironheart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Richard Gutierrez and Jake.
Will you be coming up with another action show?
This one.
This
the
one.
in
This
Blue.
one. Okay.
Lavender Fields.
Yeah. So it's on, that's the one for Netflix.
Netflix and
Yeah.
ABS.
Congratulations.
So it's
Yes.
coming out anytime soon this September.
Yeah.
So you're
one
the
more
first one to know about it.
Yeah, thank
Here
you.
in
guys.
Dashboard Confessions. Thank you so much. We've been talking about cars, but let's continue talking
I'm kind
about
of
cars.
scared about what you're holding there. Parang meron ka ng
I have
pre-written questionnaires.
no.
He
Because
usually does that.
From your mom.
one of it was from my mom and from other people. Because I told them I was going to interview Albert Martinez. So I asked a couple of people, what do you want to ask? Or what do you want to know? And then they volunteered to give interesting questions.
Yung mga gusto nilang malaman.
Yeah. But don't worry. If you don't want to
it's
answer
not,
them.
it's not the interviews na ayaw mo.
This is not a showbiz blog.
We're very thankful because you joined us, and you don't usually do podcasts. So we're very honored to have you here.
And this is like the third attempt. Finally, we are able to do
Yes, the first one you sent your son, and we really learned a lot from him in that off-roading podcast. I guess you both share the same passion as we do too. Yeah.
Do you?
Sakto lang. No, but I joined them. I joined from time to time. I joined si Martin Lloyd Chua. He's from ARB. Yeah. Siya yung usually nag-invite sa amin, and I just ride along with them.
Oh, they're hardcore when it comes to off-roading.
Yes. That's why I'm just a passenger.
Solid Toyota Land Cruiser boys.
Yes.
And they're good at it.
I'm sure hindi naman nila gagawing business din yun, di ba?
But it's
a
business and
business
passion.
already.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, passion nila talaga
There's
yun
passion
Kaya ginawa din nilang business
Yeah. Yours was from passion to business, right?
Yeah, the same thing. It's just that we wanted to create our own design and put together the products that we wanted. So based on research and based from experience, that's why we created AM4x4 with Alfonso.
Yes.
Actually, it's Alfonso's thing. So now he has his own place, the AM4x4 in Block 10 in Alabang.
Put the link below to listen to the podcast.
Yes.
Back when we were in Spotify.
Pero wala pang AM4x4 noon. During that
Oh,
time.
wala pa.
Nag-off-road pa lang.
Yeah,
kayo
but he
nun,
was giving tips.
Yeah.
Very good tips.
Kasama ko si Alfonso, we did Overdone Oversea, from Manila all the way to General
Santos?
General Santos.
Wow.
17 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Both of you and is it in groups or both
The
of you?
entire FJ Cruiser Club.
Wow.
So Roro,
Roro to Roro.
Wow,
It was fun. It was good bonding with my son.
It's a good experience
Very
for
good
sure.
experience.
Yeah.
You should do it once in your lifetime, and you'll realize how beautiful the Philippines.
The Philippines is
18 days. 17 days.
17 days.
I can't imagine doing that.
Very tiring, but it's it's
Yeah.
amazing.
So, may bagahe talaga kayo.
Complete.
Food, complete.
For sure puno yung kotse.
Puno,
Yeah.
overloaded.
I see.
Kasi syempre kung magka-camping din kayo, did you camp during the trip?
Camp, hotel. Kasi there's,
Okay.
there's some
Yeah.
areas na talagang walang campsite.
So imaginein mo yun, pag walang hotel,
Do you
have to
prefer
pagdala mo
camps
gamit.
or hotels during those trips?
Siyempre, yung mindset mo, camping, and your
Yeah.
rig is prepared to
Yes.
go
Of course, you want to use it.
off-grid type. So you want to use it. You spend so much money for the gear, so
Yes.
you want to
correct.
try it.
Para masulit.
I see.
Di ba?
How many do you usually go once a week, once a month with your busy schedule?
Basta, well, in between projects, every weekend yun.
In between
If,
projects.
for example, I finish one project now, and my next project will be 3 or 4 months after. So the entire in between, I'm up in the mountains, or we go camping 3 nights, 4 nights.
What's your favorite part about it?
Oh,
What's your favorite part about off-roading?
well, number 1's nature. Number 2 is just relaxing and no stress, and it's a man thing. It's like
Yeah.
roughing it out. And it's another thing there is just I can bring my dog.
Oh, yeah.
So
I haven't seen your dog.
His name is Brando.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
send you some photos.
Yeah, I saw the photos, but I've never seen it when we went.
Yeah.
Off-roading.
Nung time na yun, wala siya.
Okay. You usually bring him.
Everywhere.
So
Lahat
sanay
ng
na
off-road
sanay.
ko kasama ko yun.
Wow, okay. Nice.
So you're a dog lover at heart talaga.
Yeah, since I was like 10 years old.
Wow. So what's your dog's breed?
When I was younger, I started with a Labrador, then I had what's called ano ba yung dog na yan? Yung guard dog na thin.
Guard dog. Like, is it a tall dog?
Yeah.
Rottweiler? German?
No, the other one looks like that, but thinner. That one. Exactly that one.
I know the dog. I forgot.
Kaya lang hindi na siya uso ngayon. During the time before, uso yun yung crop.
Yung tulis na tulis yung ears.
Uso.
Yeah.
Doberman.
Yun. Yeah.
Doberman. And then from there, my next dog, Boxer,
Okay.
grew up with my kids. Passed away at the age of 14.
Oh, wow.
Matagal din.
Tanda,
Yeah.
And then now I have 4 Shiba Inu,
Oh,
1
cute
Ambul,
dogs.
Chow Spitz,
Oh, wow.
He loves dogs.
and Poodle.
You should bring all of them one time to an off-road.
They're
Hirap
not
lang.
all friends with each other. So,
Okay.
meron akong grupo na sila magbabarkada. Meron grupo na talagang
Talagang
you can
ayaw.
mix them.
Ang kulit from big dogs to like
Then ngayon,
smaller
puro small
dogs.
dogs na ako.
Yeah, yun nga. Oh.
Yeah, it's
Big dogs
easier.
hard to maintain.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, yun nga.
So we were talking about his off-road company. He started it because of because of the passion. Guys, I just want to let you know, when we do tie-ups, people usually love the cars you customize and what we sell after. We should do more of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you name your company? You want to advertise it a bit?
Number 1, for off-roading, we have AM 4x4, which we do customization and upgrading your straight from the casa to an off-road setup equipment. That's AM 4x4 in Block 10 in
Okay.
Alabang. It's my son Alfonso who's the head and who's the big boss.
Yes.
And then we partnered with Pitbull.
Yeah.
Pitbull is the parang well-known for coming out with good chopped Patrol GQ, GU,
Yeah.
make it look like the Australian setup. And
Gaganda nga eh.
now we're
Gawa.
developing Philippine version of canopies from, but
Locally
less-
made, guys. Locally made.
More or less like the Australian type, locally made.
Okay.
All aluminum, so it's lightweight. And with all the bells and whistles that you can see, in other
And
canopies.
everywhere around off-roading
Now,
team. Yeah.
Because the same thing now. Kasi with the canopy, you can bring so much stuff.
Correct. At saka, it's just not for off-roading yung canopies for the cars eh. Sometimes kasi,
For business.
yeah, business din eh. Yeah. Kunyari yung mga vans tapos may
Open mo lang,
Yeah.
cafe dun or something.
Correct, yeah. And guys, it's cheaper than the much cheaper than the other brands.
Yeah.
And it's locally made. Support
He does this a lot, off-roading, as you know.
Yeah.
And then I just want to ask, are you able to mix off-roading and while shooting a film? Like, do you direct it when you guys are off-road?
Well,
Since it's your
the
expertise.
director in me comes into play.
Okay.
I give instructions to the videographer what to shoot and how to tell the story and how to use the drone properly. Because normally the other operators of drone, they like
Yung ganun.
no, don't do that. Just leave it there. Just
Slowly,
wait for the cars.
yeah.
Don't do the traditional
Yung
flyby.
habulin.
Yeah. I see.
So we can create a narrative.
Okay.
Yun.
So, like, go ahead.
Sige. Go.
No, I was gonna ask. I was gonna make a segue through off-roads because I know he loves petrol engines so much. But again, we were talking about the Zeekr a while ago. I just want to get your thoughts. What you think of it?
Well, personal. I like the lines.
Okay.
It looks futuristic, but not too much because there are other EVs there that looks way futuristic.
Uh-huh.
Sobrang daming kanto,
this
iba.
one still looks normal. The interior is amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's nice.
Yes, interior is really, really amazing. Although I haven't driven it yet, so I cannot say anything
Si Wayne na
about that.
bahala dyan.
We will lend you two cars. First
Yeah.
is the Zeekr, and then of course we know you love the petrol engine, so we will lend you the Emira,
Yeah.
the last
the
petrol engine of Lotus, which isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah.
They're gonna do upgrades in that.
Yeah.
So
There's-
first it was Toyota engine, now it's the AMG.
AMG. So Benz
Yeah.
engine. Yeah. So they have the 2 liter and
Oh, you didn't know
the
that?
3.6. So 3.6 is Toyota. The 2 liter is from the A class AMG.
The smaller car.
Yeah, the small car, the hatchback.
The hatchback.
Pero it's around 400 horsepower then. It's the same
For a small
BHP.
car, 400
yeah,
horsepower,
yeah.
that's a lot.
Pero
Uncle,
the
he's
V6
actually
is
the
also
car
the
guy.
400 din HP. So it's the same. Pero yun nga lang, 2 liter na engine tas DCT. They're selling it only as a DCT, yung AMG engine. You can't get it at a manual transmission. So
Why?
yung V6, I don't know. Kasi package na from Benz eh.
Okay.
So kasama na transmission.
Yeah, normally pag modern cars gusto nila
Yeah. Pero ako I like the V6 so much.
Actually,
na manual.
when we were pre-selling, they preferred
manual.
the V6.
Yeah.
Manual.
50-50.
Okay.
50-50.
Talagang pag car guy ka,
Manual. Maraming
yeah.
bumili ng manual.
Pang weekend car, manual. Pero pag daily driver,
Actually,
matic.
to be fair, it's not as bad. Kasi I've driven it ng traffic. Yung dito, BGC
Manual?
Makati traffic. Yeah, the manual one. It's not that hard. Kasi it's just like the new motorcycles now na if you let off the clutch ng onte, may assist. So hindi mo na
that's
siya
nice.
kailangan sobrang
Bombahin.
ibaon or bombahin.
Kasi the old V8s na
Yeah,
manual,
bobombahin mo pa eh.
Hindi,
So ikaw yung magtitimpla. Ngayon, it's easy. Kaya kahit medyo mas takas sa traffic, it's okay.
okay.
Ganda.
So
yeah.
parang automatic na rin in a way.
In a way, yeah.
In a way.
For the creep feature, yeah. Oo, angat mo lang na
Angat
onte
mo
yung clutch. Abante
Hindi
na
ka
siya.
atras.
Oo, hindi ka atras. Yeah. It's nice. Pero mapapansin mo yun eh. Kasi from yung low RPM, tapos biglang pag nag-let off ka na onte, parang papalo siya ng 1.5 RPM. So, hindi ka talaga mamamatayan.
Go
Pag
ka na.
namatayan ka talaga, ibig sabihin talagang hindi na
Talagang
mamatayan.
Hindi ka mo na mag-drive.
Oo, yeah, so sa mga hindi marunong na mag-manual dyan, mag-manual kayo. Ang hirap i-explain sa hindi nakakaintindi.
Oo, yung mga generations ngayon, parang hindi na yata alam kung anong manual.
Well, manual is yeah. Kaya nagkakaroon ng problema sa mga coaching DCT eh. Kasi you have to think of it as a manual eh. Pero they only know automatic. So, Ganun lang,
ang
di ba?
problema doon.
Yeah.
We're sorry we're talking about cars, but we're gonna get to the real questions.
Car guys talaga.
Where the fans really ask what the fans really want to know. But before that, we'll just take a break. I'll tell you guys the sponsor for today. Sorry, sponsor hindi dumating, but it came last week when we canceled the episode. Because the episode is sponsored by Brewed Coffee.
Yeah.
Sadly, we're drinking mini coffee today. Well,
you.
I'll have you. I'll bring you some next time. Brewed Coffee, a homegrown coffee shop that focuses on providing imported high-quality coffee to Filipinos at less than 100 pesos per cup, as they believe that all Filipinos deserve the opportunity to have a great coffee daily. All their drinks are 100 Arabica beans from East Java, Indonesia.
Yay.
Of course, they have lots of branches already. One of it is in BGC, Robinson's Galleria, SM North EDSA, and they're opening their biggest branch soon on July 6th, which was a couple of weeks ago, which was the day of our
Delayed,
interview.
So, yeah.
There you go. Take a visit and take a look at their shops today.
Makape pa naman ng Pilipino. Like
Okay.
every morning, coffee.
That's why today we had mini coffee.
Yeah. Paggaling sa baba.
Filipino culture.
Di ba? Yeah, always morning coffee tas pandesal or egg or tuyo, ganun. So, always every
I
morning.
can't
Even
relate because I
off-roading.
don't take
Huh?
breakfast.
Oh, you don't?
Today I didn't. I forgot to take breakfast today.
I'm 1 meal a day.
What?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I heard of someone doing that na parang it's okay daw to eat 1 meal a day kasi it's the normal human thing before. Kasi it's okay to starve yourself para mag-ano ka ng energy.
I guess that's
yun
a
nga yung
secret
tatanungin ko
to looking young because I have one of those questions.
1 meal a day, guys. Pero talaga, it doesn't hinder you kunyari pag nagtitaping ka, di ba?
It's actually the opposite because if your stomach is empty and then you do like drama or action, your brain is sharper and your reflexes is much better.
Wow.
Kasi when you're full, ang tendency nun is like
Slow down.
or
Yeah,
slow
okay,
down.
makes sense.
But if
That's true.
empty stomach,
Galit.
even the memories.
Yeah.
Does it help kung gutom ka tas nagagalit ka in a mad scene?
Well, you focus kasi yung emotions mo focus.
Yeah.
It's much easier. It's much easier to emote
Yeah.
compared to when you're full because you're lazy.
Yeah.
When you're full,
makes
it's like
sense. Pero you don't have like yung ina-acid ka or something. Talaga. Pero you drink a lot of fluids, I guess.
water, yeah.
Water lang. Yeah.
Because I snack on cashew nuts and almonds.
Wow.
That's
So,
also it's only before 5 p.m. After 5, I don't snack anymore.
oh, I think I need to do that.
Yes, you should. And
1 meal
I have
a day.
to try
She.
because my wedding's coming up, so I have to.
When's
Oh,
your
man.
wedding anyway?
October 10, you're invited. I'll be sending the invitation. Thank you.
Oh, mag-start ka na tomorrow. 1 meal a day.
Actually, hindi
Today.
pa ako kumain ngayon eh.
Ayun.
So it could start
Mindset
today.
lang yun.
Mindset ba? Mindset.
Mindset lang.
I'll think of
Mahirap
you
yan,
when I
but
do
once
it.
you get
It's hard sa first.
the first 3 weeks, after third week,
Hirap
automatic
ng
na.
consistent.
But I love food.
I mean, maybe a little.
Okay, I will
yeah.
think of you when I.
No, think about your wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Hindi, wala na intindihin to eh. Nauna yung prenup eh.
Ah, wala.
Prenup tapos
Done
na
deal ka
eh. Oo.
Sold.
Wala na eh.
Yes.
Usually, later on pa yung prenup pag malapit na
Nauna
wedding
na,
eh. Ito nauna eh. 3 months before.
Dapat pala nagpa-trim ka ng prenup.
Oo, baliktad.
Magaling na mag-Photoshop. Thank you, Metro Man and Albert Nicolas.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question from one of our GMs. Because our GMs namin medyo loko-loko eh. So tinanong niya, what is the difference between ST movies to Viva Max?
What's the difference? I really don't know. ST is way back in the 80s,
Oh.
right?
Yes.
Viva Max is the current.
Current one,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It's, well, similarity more or less. The difference, I'm not too sure. The similarity is their market is the ultra male
Yes.
who enjoys those
Ano
type
talaga, yeah.
and actually enhances the lives of men.
Yeah. True. Di ba?
Gives them inspiration
Give us inspiration to look like
be a more
Correct.
like a man.
Man, yeah. Tsaka, pero I guess yung dati mas can I say siguro mas wild yung dati compared to now.
I wouldn't know.
Honestly, I think mas wilder today.
Really?
Current one compared to yung ST nung araw. Because yung ST nung araw, meron niyang sub. Yun yung ST, which is ST na pa-cute, pa-sexy. Sex trip tawag nga kay ST.
Yes, sex.
Yung sub na ng delikado, yun yung all out. Which I don't know what brand is that. I
Okay.
don't know what they call it. Pero ito yung mga, I don't know if I remember correctly, yung title, Saging ni Pasing. Mga ganun.
Yeah.
Yung pa lang, alam mo na.
Pag may sumibak, may bumayo ba yan or something?
Tapos
yeah.
dingding lang ang pagitan. mga ganun. So,
Okay.
yun, ibang brand yun. I don't know what they call it. So, it's not ST.
Okay.
Talaga? Kasi-
I wouldn't know too.
Yung ST is tame, palagang just to entertain.
Okay.
Okay.
You've been acting for a very long time. I mean, what's the toughest part about being an actor?
The struggle.
The
I
struggle.
mean, like, well, for me, I probably, I started okay because it was siguro blessing na rin. I started doing commercials, and then after commercial, director from Regal approached me to star in a Regal film na extra lang kami nun. So, okay yun.
Oh, okay.
Kasi dadaan ka talaga dun.
So hindi
struggle-
your dad was an actor too?
Yes, stage actor.
So hindi
theater.
hindi through him yung pagiging mo actor?
Actually, through my brother William. William nauna sa akin eh.
Oh yeah, oh.
So, dun nagkaroon ng connection one year or the other.
I see.
The hardest part sa career is that when I left the Philippines back in '84 and got married, lived in the States, then I came back to Manila, starting from scratch,
Oh, okay.
yun ang struggle because you don't belong in the system anymore. The viewers doesn't remember you anymore kasi parang has-been ka na, 7 years kang nawala.
Okay.
So you really start from scratch, and the struggle there is really, really hard. It's hard to penetrate the industry to be part of the system.
How did you get through it?
Well, when I came back, 1991, I was offered by Regal to do. Well, I actually signed 3 films with them. So I did 1 film, flopped. I did the second film, flopped. Then the third film, di binigay sa akin, so wala na.
Oh, sayang.
0-0 ka na. So parang it didn't work. I mean, people doesn't remember me anymore. So you have to analyze yourself and then find out what went wrong. So I checked the acting side of it, and then physique, and then the attitude. So research ko yung tatlo na yun for me to get back, which I improved on it. I took acting lessons. I went back to the gym, and then the attitude also had to change because I cannot be the old Albert Martinez anymore. I have to be a nobody who's struggling to be part of the system all over again. So I accepted projects na per day. Kasi normally, pag gano'n,
Pahabaan.
kontrata ka.
Yeah,
Ito, per day na. So, okay na rin. Basta maganda yung character.
Yeah.
So, ganun, struggle talaga yon until manotice ka uli na you can deliver. So, I can imagine the other actors now.
Yes.
Kasi ngayon, ang daming artista.
Ang dami
Correct.
nga eh.
And they're all good-looking, they're all talented, and it's just how to shine would be the struggling part.
Would
How
you
to
say the
stand
competition is a lot tougher now?
Now,
Now is a lot tougher,
a lot
right?
tougher now.
Kasi now din, hindi lang puro films and TV shows ang way of getting
Social
known.
media.
Social media.
Social media.
So technically parang anyone can be someone eh.
Actually, I did a project way back, and I was working with this co-actor, and I really don't know the person. Then I was told na superstar pala in social media. Sabi ko, so iba na yung system.
Yeah.
Magiging sikat ka
Online talaga.
online. Tapos kukunin ka na ng...
Kaya I think it's also a bit harder for sino to? Yung the one who looks for future actor
yung
and
talent
actresses,
managers.
talent managers, yeah. Kasi ang kalaban nila yung mga nasa social media na yung iba doon may nagma-manage na din kuno, 'di ba? Or
Meron ng ganun, meron ng managers ng
Social media,
ano,
yeah.
ang bang tawag sa kanila? Influencers?
Yes,
Yeah,
influencers.
yeah.
Ganun na.
Parang ikaw, kayo.
Hindi.
But
Hobby
we're
lang.
low
Hobby
time.
niya. Naangkas ako.
Yeah, he's a very big help. Actually, kung bihira siya magsalita, pero today he's very engaged. Why? Because we're in the topic of cars.
No,
he loves cars more than me.
hindi lang naman. No, it's not like...
And you, of course.
No, it's not that. I mean, depende din naman talaga sa guest eh.
Yes.
Kasi syempre may mga guest na siya talaga ang dumadaldal kasi mas kilala niya
Mas kilala ko, yeah.
or
Correct.
ako. I'm usually
everyone knows you so it's easy for him to communicate.
Di, tsaka sa akin naman, I'm more of the audience na hindi kilala yung guest. So I'm the one here, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So I can ask kunyari something na hindi alam ng normal na tao. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Right.
'Di ba? Kasi kunyari siya, he'll ask you questions. May listahan siya, ako wala. So ako laging
Paningang ganun.
Oo, ganun, 'di ba? 'Di ba?
Ganun nga ako.
So siya 'yun. Ako tatanong lang ako
Right.
normal niya.
Anong saucy dito?
Kinakabahan na nga
Hindi,
eh.
joke. Lahat to itatanong natin. Yeah, but he's been doing this for a long time, acting. Hindi ka pa ba nagsasawa?
If it's work, di nakakasawa yung pag-passion hindi. Hindi ka magsasawa sa
yeah.
passion. Because
True.
it's really fulfilling if you create a character. You're always excited to go to the set. You're always excited to read the new script. Kasi nga, it's passion.
Correct. Sabi nga nila
Saka may rewards siya at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sabi nila, 'di ba, you do your passion. Ano yun? Paano yung linya doon? Gawin mo yung passion mo, yung trabaho mo. Para hindi ka magtatrabaho ng isang araw sa buhay mo.
Yeah. That's the good thing about acting.
Kasi it's different every time.
Getting paid for your passion,
Oo,
which is
correct.
best job in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
If only we're
If only we're good enough to be actors.
You'll never know. Di ba yung cross from online to mainstream?
Bagay.
Oo.
Yeah, like last 2 weeks ago, we interviewed Albert Nicolas. He's been getting acting jobs. So
Exactly.
siya pa nagde-decline. Amin na lang.
Hindi, pogi kasi siya eh. Cute kasi siya eh. Kailangan siya yung tumanggi.
Yeah.
Hi, Albert.
This one is my mom's question. Yeah, man, you're a single parent and of course a very busy one. Back in the day, how were you able to raise your children on your own while acting?
The blessing, I have a very good wife, Liezl, who
Yes.
took care of our kids. So I have kumbaga my two girls and my son Alfonso grew up in a very conservative manner, and they were
Very
guided
humble
by
guy.
Liezl. Because, well, sad to say, unfortunately, during those times, I was the one struggling to make ends meet.
Yeah.
So I've been working. I celebrated birthday sa set. I've missed graduations. I've missed birthdays because I'm always at work. So yun ang trade-off. Good thing Liezl was there. So my kids grew up to be very good people.
Okay.
Actually, yung isa sa itatanong ko sana, naunahan niya ako.
Go
Na kasi, yung life of an actor or actress, isipin ng iba na puro pakit lang,
All
ganyan-ganyan.
glam,
Yeah, all glam and stuff. Pero, hindi nyo lang alam na, for example, in a day, sometimes they only get like 1 hour, 2 hours of sleep kasi may galing taping.
I think he didn't sleep today. Thank you so much talaga for coming. What an honor and blessing.
Yeah.
Third time.
Third time.
The charm, guys. Keep trying.
So
And,
ayun, it's not always like happy. It's tiring also to be
It's
an actor.
tiring.
Na,
Physically tiring. But
emotionally din, I guess. Kasi syempre,
emotionally because of the scenes. But other than that, it's...
so yung, for example, kunyari, may galing kang taping, tapos may kailangan kong puntahan ng event, syempre madaming magpapapicture. Hindi ba yun nakaka-affect na you're tired, tas you have to take photos with a lot of people?
Well, since I've been in this industry for many, many years, it became part of my life. So actually, it feels great to be to still be noticed. Kung may pa-picture sa'yo, you feel good about it. You know, even how tired I am, okay lang yan because it's, you know, they're the one watching and, you know, parang keeping my career afloat.
Sabagay,
So
yeah.
I thank the fans for allowing me to be here as long as this age. So
Tatagal pa
I'm very
yan.
grateful.
Diyos ko.
Kasi mas mahirap yung lumabas ka at parang
Early 40s, guys.
parang wala.
Yeah.
Nobody knows me. It happens.
Did it happen to you na parang...
Kasi nga, been in so long, so wala pa naman. But I can imagine, I've known other colleagues of mine na wasn't active anymore, and they were expecting
na makilala sila.
parang hindi na pinapansin. So it's kind of, siguro, deep inside, merong ouch. Yun.
Yeah.
Kung sanay ka na you're
pinapapansin ka talaga. Yan. That's good.
What's your message to people who are trying to reach your level of success?
Well, it's as I said, it's a struggle. But no key naman dyan is focus, professionalism, attitude towards the set. Kasi minsan, pag sumikat na, ay yabang na.
Hay na, di ba nga may issue na, sino yun? Anyways, yung nagpatayo daw. So yun na yun. Oo. Just saying, di ba?
Tapos pa yung
You got the gesture.
ang isa pang problema, ibang actors na biglang sumikat, medyo rude sa mga crew. Naka-experience na.
Yun yung natanong ko kung it affects you kasi si iba sinasabi dahil they're tired, ganyan.
Yun ang mahirap.
I understand.
Kailan kasi it's...
Being humble is...
I've seen people who've grown to be like that. And I've seen people who stayed humble.
Yeah.
Like sir.
That's why the younger guys have been telling them, you love your work, be passionate about it, and never ever be late. Always be on time.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Kasi important yun. Ako, honestly,
Thank you for being on time
I'd
today.
rather wait than people wait.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's hard. I mean, syempre, sa pag may shoot, by the minute ang bayad din, di ba? Sa mga, yung nandun. Like, yung nag-shoot. Yeah.
What do you do if you have a co-actor na laging late or laging...
It doesn't bother me. That's the
Doesn't bother you
problem.
anymore.
Kumbaga, it's just sad. Kasi nagkakaroon ka ng reputation. And pag nagkakaroon ng casting, yung name naka-red flag yun.
Kasi laging late.
Meron ganun. Since I'm also a director, pag meron kaming meeting, casting, automatic marinig mo na. Direct.
So how do you prepare for those? You just expect, so save film.
For example, I really need that actor. I will have to talk to him one-on-one.
Okay.
I would have to explain to him that, you have to be professional about this. If you are going to be supportive and you're 100% with us, then it's a go.
Years
If not,
in the
you tell me.
industry, and he's still on time. That's good.
You have to.
That's very good.
Even with my personal things like this, for example, this is not work anyway.
Yes.
I really want to be on time. Even with meetings, business meetings, I always want to be on time.
Yeah. That's why I set the call time early today, because she wanted to be on time.
I called you like, 8 a.m.?
Yes. I'm like, oh, shucks. I have to be there. I have to make sure everything's set up. Because, as you can see, kulang kami sa manpower.
Yeah.
The power of two.
Yeah. Once you get that level of success and fame and money, it's important to stay on top. Or, at least if you're not on top anymore, you've invested your money somewhere. Right? When you got your big break, what did you do with your money? And then what do you recommend to people? How do they save up and stay stable?
Okay, big break, that was many years back.
Yes. Many years back.
During that time, syempre, I was young. Automatic, I want to have my own car.
Of course.
Very first, that was my dream. Sabi ko, I really want. And during that time, ang hot nun was the Corolla DX.
Oh, yeah.
I really have a brand new car for 8,000 pesos, brand new.
Brand new. Before, yeah. Ngayon, wala nang
8,000
ganun.
pesos na brand new car.
Wala na nga ganun.
Wala
na. Telepono nga, magkano
1 million
na.
na yung ano.
Oo, pinakamura.
New norm.
Oh.
That was the first. And then next would be, syempre, a shelter. And then for your parents. So, during that time, kasi syempre, you're still with your parents. So, shelter. And William was able to achieve that right away because siya yung mega superstar during that time. So, siya nag-provide ng shelter for all of us. Then, kanya buhay na kami after a while.
I see. Yeah, so where do you invest your money? How do you stay stable? Right? Because yung ibang actors, ano, one time hit, no? And then they have a couple movies, then later on, nawawala na. So, what do you recommend for them to do with their money?
Okay,
Because it's not there forever.
The problem with that is if you're not business savvy, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
You might be investing in the wrong business, and
You
what
might end up
work hard
losing
for,
your
you're going to
money.
lose it overnight, and it happens. And ako, one of the victims as well, because I'm so aggressive in coming out in putting up so much businesses that some failed and I lost money. And sa akin, yung learning curve nun, medyo painful. So, ang advice ko lang sa kanila, pag-aralan yung mabuti and study the market and of course, be careful with partners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kasi isa pang problem yun.
Usually conflicts happens pag
Conflict.
kung ano
After
eh.
you're friends in the beginning, then you'll be
Away.
enemies after
Correct.
a while.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
ako, most of my business now, I'm partnered with my son. I'm partnered with extremely core group friends na who's knowledgeable in business. What I mean, if I do, kunyari, into the construction, one of my partners is an engineer, while other partners a marketing guy, and then ako more or less naman is PR and marketing as well, and then also finance. So magbe-blend kami, and we're working partners, hindi kami yung investor lang.
Okay.
Ngayon, ang advice ko sa iba, yung medyo may konting pera na, mag-invest sila. Kung hindi man lang kailangan muna yung pera nila mag-invest sila sa properties.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the safest. Lagay mo na yung pera nyo dyan sa properties.
Kahit anong property pa yan. Kasi it shoots up eh.
Shoot up yun after a while. Ang business
correct.
delikado.
Yeah.
Unless talaga kabisado mo at hands-on ka.
At saka it's very hard to be a businessman, businesswoman while acting, I guess. Kasi all of your time is mostly nasa shooting, di ba?
That was before. Pero now, because of the technology, you can run a business
Sa phone lang. Oo.
Pwede ka
Sa
na
bagay.
mag-telecon, videocon. And then, minomonitor mo na yung opisina mo through
correct.
the CCTV.
Pero that also, you also have to have yung tao na pagkakatiwalaan mo talaga.
Ako kasi, ang style na ginawa ko ngayon, when I was younger, medyo tutok ako. But now, since I'm a bit older, semi-retired, I hire na lang career GMs na alam kong they can deliver. And meron silang may accountability.
Yeah.
And these are my guidelines. You need to deliver the guidelines. Then it works for me.
Yeah.
Less
Stress for you.
stress for me on a day-to-day basis. Compared na yung ikaw.
Ikaw lahat gagawa.
Araw-araw yung
Yeah.
stress nun malaki. Ang inahandle ko na lang yung malalaking issues
Yung mga parang business side na talaga.
na medyo malaki na. Hindi na
Not
kaya ng
yung
GM.
nasa, like, I guess, petty issues sa office.
Sila na
mga
yun.
ganun,
Yung day-to-day operations sa
Sila
GM
na,
na yun. And it works. I guess right now, that's the best way if you're handling multiple businesses.
One of the fans are asking. One of the fans.
Dami.
Phone in question?
Yes. Sabi nila. Okay, because the first question is answered. What's the secret of being young? I guess it's not eating once a day.
Well, the secret of being young is the attitudes to begin with. That's
Okay.
really number one. And then, you have to stay fit by at least working out 3 times a week. And then, yung isa pa nga, the problem with aging is your metabolism slows down.
Oh, okay.
So, if your eating habits the same when you were young and you continue on at the
Oh, no.
senior
We need to
age,
change, Ron.
You need to change.
We need to
So,
change our eating habits.
If not, you're gonna just gain and gain. And before you know it, malaki ka na.
Yeah, because they say among all your batchmates in showbiz, you are the only one who didn't age at all. Naks.
Yan.
Yeah. What's the
Sure,
secret of
sure
being
yun,
young?
sure yun.
Yeah, galing nga. So, that's the secret, guys.
Sino nagsabi niyan?
I'm not telling you.
Secret na.
Okay. Another fan said, he could be the main actor,
Yes.
the supporting cast, the contrabida, but everyone still loves him. How do you feel about that? And how do you feel about that?
Versatility.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you need to be versatile. It's good to be a leading man, but the only personally, the only problem I see with leading man is just the entire ship is under your control, and if the ship sinks, you sink with
you're
it.
gonna sync with them.
Kung supporting ka, something goes wrong, you can just bail out and go on your own. And plus, with supporting and kontrabida, you're unlimited of what you can do. You're not limited to.
So you prefer
bida.
being a kontrabida?
I love playing kontrabidas. It's for me, I can create my own character, and the producers and director respect me for doing my own creation. You're not dictated. Compared to a leading man, you're dictated.
Oh, kasi may parang you have to follow a script talaga. Or not script, I mean yung attitude of the character
You have
talaga.
to be kind all the time.
Yeah. But, you know, there are some actors that, example, Money Heist. I don't know if you watch that. Yung actor, the villain there, is hated outside the movie.
Meaning, it worked.
He was really good at it.
I remember many years back, yung one of my leading ladies, she went to a mall and she was slapped.
Because of the movie. Oh my
Because-
God.
yeah.
Did she take it as a compliment?
At first, she was like shocked. Like, and afterward, wow, it worked. Everybody hates me. Sikat na ako.
Should that happen to you?
Hindi
did
naman. Wala namang ganun.
Wala pa naman.
Oo.
Because another one was Ant-Man. This guy was a good guy. If you watch Marvel,
Oh, yeah.
you know, he's the reason why everyone died in the universe. He started getting death threats on the internet. That's scary. But buti na sa Philippines, mas hindi ganun, no? Mas less.
Wala na
Meron
death
pa
threat,
rin.
diretso patay ka na.
Nung araw, meron pa. Yung time of Bernardo Po Jr.,
Oh, yeah.
yung time of yung mga sila Ramon Zamora, tapos Lito Lapid. They
There were threats.
threats because parang, temo na, magaling ka ba talaga? Sige, suntukan tayo. May ganun.
Oh
Way
my
back.
goodness.
Way back.
Wala pang social media yan,
Wala pa
Wala
social
pa
media
social
noon. Tsaka talagang
Crazy.
I mean,
Saka nung araw kasi, yung action natin, machong-macho.
macho talaga eh. You know, dito, yung ngayon, iba
na.
lean lang, okay na. Pero going to the yung role mo na-affect talaga yung mga normal people outside. Sa'yo ba bilang an actor na nadadala mo ba din yung character mo outside of taping? Does that happen?
It's unfortunately yes.
Ooh,
Yeah,
cool.
that's the hard part. So, there was a time I got a bit confused. Parang, who's the real Albert Martinez here? Because you played so much characters.
Oh, yeah.
And then, syempre, imbibe mo yung character na yun. You eat and live and sleep with that character. So it becomes you in a way, in a way. And it's hard to shake it off. So, ako, what I do after every project, I go out of the country para to shake it off. I spend more
see.
time as a lolo with my grandchildren. So, whatever character I played, nadidetach ko yun. Kasi if not, you'll be carrying
yeah.
Imagine if you played a bad guy and you still
Yeah,
played
yun
a
nga.
bad guy outside.
Yun nga yung itatanong ko eh.
That'd be so funny.
Which of your roles was the hardest one to shake off? If ever there was.
The hardest was Provinciano.
Kasi it's ang haba
I did
eh.
it for a year and a half.
Oo,
And the
oo.
character there's talagang was just
You're in the mood.
super bad guy. I mean, the way he thinks, the way he does things, pag hindi kanya type, papatayin kanya. Ganung type.
Correct. Yeah.
So, meron siyang deep anger na andalin siyang matrigger. And yet, very calculated type of person.
So yun yung pinakamahirap na
Ang peg ko doon, Sopranos.
Yeah, actually.
Yung ganung type.
Yun yung vibe eh.
Yung vibe ng Sopranos.
Ang kulit.
Pag tinignan mo, papatayin ka nun.
Oo, yeah.
Nakakatakot.
Hindi mong maganong ka lang.
Ganun
oo.
Look at me.
Imagine mo kung nadala niya nga yun, no? All throughout this years.
Buti na lang.
takot sa kanya.
Yeah, buti na lang.
What would you tell your 30-year-old self?
My 30-year-old self,
Yeah.
I was very young then, 30-year-old.
Yeah.
do more acting class. Because may mga movies ako when I was younger, it's like, oh, come on.
Sure.
You're
Baka
such a ham.
naman okay yung acting mo. It's just the director in you saying it.
Siguro, I
Eh.
don't know.
Yeah.
Diba?
Pag pinapanood ko, parang cringe ako. Oh.
I mean, it happens naman, di ba? Kahit normal na tao, if you look at yourself yung mga videos, you get cringy. Eh. I guess it's normal.
Yeah.
Pero it's
Before-
your acting is
sanay na siya.
okay.
Maybe from start siya. Pero I think now you're pretty stable and sanay ka na sa sarili mo.
Yeah, saka nakita ko na yung sarili ko talaga.
Okay, when I told people I was guesting you, they immediately told me about to ask about your love life, including this guy.
Me?
Yeah, chismoso ka eh. Hindi mo na alam.
Parang chismoso dito.
But of course,
Sure ka ako yun?
yeah, you're one of them. He said,
Parang hindi ako yun.
I can show him the message.
Baka naman pinapatanong ng ibang tao.
Okay, so here are the last few questions we have. First is, you ask this question. Ikaw yung chismoso eh. Go.
Hindi sa akin nang galing ang tanong na yun eh.
Okay, fine. I'll ask the question. And feel free to answer or not.
May love life ka ba daw?
Yun, inanong nila.
Love life? Yeah, I have.
Yo.
I have 7 apos. Now.
Cute.
I have 4 boys and 3 girls.
Aww.
No, they were gonna ask, do you have a girlfriend?
I'm more focused on my family now. I'll tell you the reason why.
Okay.
Number 1, I live a very beautiful life with my wife, and unfortunately, she passed away. So, parang it's hard for me to fill that big shoes.
Correct.
Kasi kawawa rin naman yung girl, whoever's that
Yeah.
girl's going to be, because the possibility of comparison will be there. So it's going to be hard. And plus, I am trying to what term should I use? To catch up with my kids. That, as I said earlier, I missed out graduations and birthdays. So now I'm parang focusing more with them. And then I enjoy so much with my little apos.
That's so nice.
So, I bring them camping, and then...
Talaga, they
they love camping.
So
Wow.
inspiring.
At least someone is doing something na hindi puro iPad ang mga bata.
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
Yes, that's very
Yung mga apo
important.
ko, bawal sa amin ng...
Kasi I see it in sa Facebook.
What's
Yung
the
mga
need now?
reels,
How do you...
It depends
They
yung
use it
need,
on a certain time, right?
Zero.
Zero.
Even TV,
You need it
zero.
for school these days.
Yung ibang usapan na yun eh.
Oh.
That's school. You
Yeah,
do it
sa
for
bahay,
school.
zero.
Pero,
Damn. Wow.
I'm actually
You
maganda
should
yun.
talk to Alfonso. Alfonso studied really
I will
deep
talk to him.
way of how to handle kids, and he's doing very well. And I must say, I'm proud of him. And even my two girls, they're the same. My eldest homeschool yung mga anak niya.
Oh.
Siya yung teacher na mismo.
Pero she's in,
Homeschool? Why?
she's not in the Philippines, diba?
She's in Los Angeles.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then my other daughter, similar but not as hardcore as my eldest. Yung eldest ko talaga, siya, very, I don't know what term should I use for that. Siya, focus on making sure that my grandkids grow up to be normal people.
Yeah.
That's good. Because people these days, the kids these days are...
Sobrang,
Sorry, they're a bit weird because of the iPad.
Actually, it's because of what
the
they're
iPad,
watching.
the cell phone, the YouTube. Yes. Back in the day, meron na when I was younger. Pero, pinukbok ako ng mom ko sa sports. Like, I had 4 sports. I had taekwondo, I had swimming, I had basketball. Every summer, walang miss yan.
Correct.
Kailangan may ginagawa kang sport. And may PlayStation ako, pero hindi ko rin hilig eh. So, medyo baka I play 1 hour a day kung you're really into it. Baka mga 5 hours, yun yung max ko. Pero usually, I'm out there. You won't see me at home.
That's good. Dapat ganun eh.
Dapat ganun.
Yeah.
Matanggal natin yung mga kids ngayon. So, too much.
Nagiging hyperactive
iPad,
yung mga nila eh.
That's
Isip
why we
nila
have
eh.
ADHD. Because of
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that.
Hindi, pero ikaw, hindi ka naman masyado nasa screen eh. Or
Yeah. Bagay. Yeah.
Saka
That's true.
yung ADHD naman, you can manage it.
Oo,
like you,
totoo.
sports ka. Manage mo yun.
Madalas. Yeah.
Pero kung sedentary
Nakaupo
lifestyle
ka lang, yeah.
delikado yun.
Mahirap yun. Yeah.
You have to release it somewhere eh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next question out of the 8.
Out of the 8?
Hindi, joke lang. Konti lang to. Who is your favorite love team?
All of
Naka-love
them.
team mo.
All of them.
Nakalove.
Yeah.
All of them. Cool.
Yes, I'm blessed with very good leading ladies, and sino bang kulang sa listahan ko ng leading lady? Naging leading lady ko na si Vilma, si Nora, Laura Tolentino. My biggest dream before was, kaya lang I was too young, Hilda Coronel. But the young stars now, from Jody to Maricel to Judy Ann and all of the other batch. Oh, Bea and Yen, lahat sila, I mean, they're professional actors.
Yeah.
They don't play around, they deliver the character, and they make the scene feels and look real. That's what's important.
Yeah, kasi emotion din ng manunood.
Yeah, but ang acting kasi it's not about acting, it's reacting.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because one of the I can't ask this question, never mind.
Bakit?
Forward.
Dapat
Next
tingin,
one,
tingin.
please.
Saan?
You want to ask it?
You can ask it.
No, I don't have the guts. Fine, I'll ask it. Have you ever been aroused in a love scene?
Professionally, no.
Professionally, no. Cool.
No,
You're
it's
a good
big no-no.
professional.
It's a big no.
Okay, and this one I'll skip. Will you marry again? It's obviously a no. This one. Snooki was your first love team. Will there be another movie with her?
Well, it depends on the project.
Okay. And last two. What is next for you? I think it's the Netflix show, I guess.
Well, right now I'm doing the Lavender Fields, which is coming out anytime soon. And then I have
September.
I have this. My biggest dream is to work with one of the directors I admire, Brillantes Mendoza. So we're cooking up this project that we might start March next year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Also for Netflix. So
Cool.
it's a beautiful
Nice,
material.
nice.
We're really shooting it in the US.
Whoa!
The entire film,
Congratulations.
yeah.
We hope you make it to Hollywood.
Pwede
too.
bang
It's just I just wanted to work with the master.
pwede pa hint naman anong...
Bawal pa eh.
Ay, sayang.
Sayang. Pag ready na siguro.
Yan. Next year, guys, abangan
Next
nyo.
year pa yan.
Good. And what would you like to be remembered as?
Remembered as just siguro like just being focused of what I do, professional, and then the iconic characters I've created.
Yan.
So I want to be remembered to all those characters.
I'm pretty sure naman na all of your movies and teleseries, naaalala ka nila dun sa character na yun. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm called by not my name but
by
my
the character. Yeah.
Cool.
That's a nice feeling to have for
Yes,
sure.
that's the reward.
Oh.
That's the reward.
Yep.
Now, can we talk about cars now?
Okay.
How much is Seeker now? The
top of the line is 4.2.
Wala siyang entry level, right?
Yung
Entry
X.
level is X. It's 2.5.
Anong difference nung top of the line entry level?
The torque.
And range.
Ilang
Range is 600.
kasi ang difference lang yung range, di ba?
Yes.
Usually it's the range lang naman
Yung
talaga eh. Battery size.
For Zeekr, mas mahal yung shorter range. Why? It has a stronger horsepower.
Sports yun, di ba?
Sports yun. So, konti lang naman. Kung 001 is, the top of the line is 500 something yung range niya, kilometers. Yung long range niya is 620.
Haba.
So, mahaba talaga.
Lagpas ka na sa Baguio nun.
Yes,
Pwede ka na
lampas
tumigaraw.
Baguio.
Actually yung
And then may
babagay
regenerative
back.
braking pa. So, kung bababa ka, nag-charge pa siya.
Hindi, pero ang problema kasi doon, it's not always a straight trip to the destination eh.
Correct,
Siyempre
correct.
may round trip or may side trip ka.
T-Plex has a
ganon.
charging station. So, if you're going up or going down.
T-Plex?
That's a T-Plex.
Where?
Sa Shell.
Oh,
They have
that I
charging
didn't
now.
know.
I'm gonna give you a little cool trivia about Zeekr. So there are 200,000 accidents back last year. There was no fire in the 200,000 accidents. It was covered by aluminum and steel. So naka-seal talaga siya. And then one of the cool things about Zeekr, which just happened this year, early this year or mid this year, they went IPO in New York on May 2024. There you go. Ninth brand financed on the top 10 most valuable auto portfolio.
Yes. And to add
Nice.
sa Zeekr lang, tigas ng kaha talaga. Parang Volvo.
Hindi saka Volvo guy yan.
Yeah.
Kaya,
May video na tinumbahan ng cement truck, buhay. Hindi man lang nag-cave in yung bubong. Tapos bumangga sa trailer truck. Yung trailer truck ang nasira. Buhay yung A-pillar. Volvo, yeah. Ayun.
Yep.
Yun yung advantage
And
talaga.
sa hataw, sabi siya sa Ferrari.
you know who should invite nga pala?
Yeah.
I was in Baguio last week.
Okay.
You know Joel Cruz?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
He has an e-tron. He has the other one, that Porsche
Joel Cruz.
Taycan?
Taycan.
Taycan.
And then he has the Jetour.
Oh.
So he's into. Then I interviewed him. Sabi ko,
Yeah, EV.
Why do you like EV? Sabi niya, what? Number one, sabi niya, it's very comfortable. Remake.
Actually, don't, if you're really against it, don't go to it. Baka magustuhan mo.
Well, the petrol guy in me will always be there.
Yeah.
The EV will be a practical.
Yun nga,
side effect. Yun lang
same.
naman yun.
Oh.
544 horsepower yung 001.
Dang.
Top of the
Yeah,
line.
but it's
Sa hataw
420 lang yung yung Mustang ko ngayon so na 455 na.
oh.
Pero wala pa rin near 500.
Ang advantage lang naman talaga ng EV is acceleration eh. Pero pag top line speed ka, wala.
Wala.
Ipit ka eh. Oh, mas mauuna pa rin kahit ano gawin mong
Depende kung yung
petrol
FR
eh.
kinuha mo.
Which FR?
Ziger 001.
No. Kahit anong EV, yun yung problema. It's always
top end.
top end wala eh.
Ang V8 magaling sa top.
Oo. For quarter mile
Ayaw
or
pang pigain yun.
Oo. Pagdating ng quarter mile, after that, wala na, doon na natatalo ang EV. Kasi may limit eh.
Yun ang problema sa EV pala. So yung
Wala siyang top end eh. Acceleration siya. Pwede siyang kaya nagkaroon ng Formula E eh. Kasi it's turns tapos not high speed talaga.
torque yun.
Oh.
It's all about torque.
Hindi siya high end top end talaga
Wala
na
na siya
power.
Sa hataw.
Sa next launch nyo, I know him. So invite natin.
Sa Lexus.
Si Joel Cruz.
Yeah.
He loves EVs.
We will do it with
Puro EV.
Lotus.
Yeah.
Para hati tayo. Kaya ikaw sa petrol, siya sa EV.
Sige.
yeah.
Sa Lotus launch, nakikita mo na yung construction pagbaba natin.
Oh, yung EMEA. Oh.
EMEA, oh my goodness, ang ganda. Grabe.
Saka
Kaka-vlog
last
ni
of the breed.
Supercar Blondie.
Ha?
Last of the breed yun.
Yeah.
Petrol. No? EV
Yeah.
na lahat.
Lotus Geely na din kasi, tsaka Volvo eh. Kaya,
Kasi charging niya, 22 kilowatts.
How many
Kung
minutes?
DCT,
Hours?
20 minutes lang. Depending on the
Bilis ha? 20 minutes?
Yung sa
mga
Lotus
fast
lang may
chargers,
kaya
yeah.
nun. Sa Lotus, Zeekr, I'm not sure. I think kaya rin. Kung DCT, pero dito tayo AC eh. So mga
Hindi,
2 hours sa fast charging.
ang nangyayari lang naman doon sa charging stations na yun, it still comes in AC.
Yeah.
Pero yung charging itself, doon na kino-convert to DC fast
Yun nga,
charging.
Kung ginawa mong DC, 20
Yeah.
minutes yung Electra.
It's always faster the
0
DC.
to 100.
Mga sa kalating oras.
Hindi. Electra?
Oh.
DC?
Oh. 0 to 100. It's always kasi the 20 to 80 yung sinasabi na range eh. Na charging speed eh.
Okay.
So 20% to 80%, it's always like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, always like that. Pero pag
Yung
to
full,
100 from 0 to full,
a bit different
siguro
story.
mga
Hours pa rin yun.
1 hour and 30 minutes, yeah.
Speaking of batteries, by next year, NMC na yung Zeekr.
Yeah.
LFP ka pa ngayon eh. Meaning 20 to 80. Tapos kung 80
Yeah.
to 100, parang iPhone na
Di mo kailangan i-full charge.
kay tawag dito, nadadamage yung battery. Just like everything.
Yung
Hindi naman
health.
nadadrain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pero next year, NMC na. Which means 80 to 100, it won't drain anymore.
Yeah.
What, as in zero drain?
It won't drain.
Ang
What do you mean by zero drain? For life?
yung lifespan kasi ng battery, it degrades if you charge yung mga LFP na battery.
Like a phone.
Like phone, yeah. It degrades if you always charge it
80
ng
to 100.
100%.
Yeah.
So, pero dapat hindi mo yan siya mahayaan na mag-below 10%. So, yun yung trade-off. Pero, high energy density yung mga ganyang battery. Ang trade-off naman ng NMC is you can charge it anywhere sa percentage niya. So, whether 0 to 100, 0 to 80. Pero, it's not as energy dense. So, kumbaga, it's shorter yung range mo, pero it's faster naman. And yung life ng
For
battery
city
mas
life,
matagal.
I think. Okay.
Yeah, for city it's okay yung ano eh. Yung what do you call this? Yung current tech kasi hindi mo naman siya laging uubos eh kasi laging 20 kilometers average lang naman ang biyahe ng
600,
tao.
dami nun.
Sa 600 dami nun. Isang buwan ka hindi magcha-charge nun, diba? So, pang long range lang talaga yung NMC na batteries. That's my take. Yeah.
Another thing that really puzzles me is like, why do they integrate the battery in the frame? Why can't they come up with a battery and you can pull it out?
Actually, it's not integrated.
It's not?
Talaga, no.
Di ba yung Tesla, pag nilift mo, pwede mo tanggalin yung the top and then the entire thing is just...
ang ginagawa kasi nila doon, they also use it as the chassis.
Yun nga.
Kaya isang buo siya. Pero technically, pwede mo siyang tanggalin ng yung battery lang alone.
Pero it's major work.
No.
Hindi na? Kasi
Nagkaroon-
Tesla, I've watched so many videos of that. Pag tinanggal nila, major work.
Yung, I mean, I guess siguro depende. Kasi there was a time na si Tesla, they tried that eh. Yung parang style ni Neo na battery swap. I think it was 2009, 2007, they tried it.
It didn't work.
I mean, they got the tech out, pero people are not are not ready for that kind of thing eh. That's why yung battery swap sa China lang nag-boom eh.
Oh, ang BYD battery swap eh.
BYD Neo.
Neo,
yeah.
battery swap.
Oh, kasi
I saw that.
na
5 minutes tapos na.
oh, you buy the car without the battery. Kasi you lease the battery out. Yun yung mas okay. Kasi you're not
That's a good business model.
It's a good, kaya nga Neo nag-boom eh sa China eh. Tsaka it's faster.
Yeah.
Syempre, if you're after the mas mura, syempre, mas mura pa rin yung ikaw magcha-charge sa bahay compared to yung battery swap ka.
Okay. Where you're saying battery swap is talagang literally battery
Yeah,
swap.
yeah.
Ang I was thinking, kasi right now, the problem with Teslas, ang used car nito, bagsak ang presyo. Because,
Lalo na sa States.
kasi ang mahal ng battery.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, baka to refresh the car, like right now, Apple offered, nag-refresh na sila ng battery.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Pero hanggang ano lang hanggang ang pinaka-lowest nila is 7 plus. I-refresh na yung battery. Dali mo sa Apple for $5,000, you have a brand new phone.
Yeah.
I-refresh nila.
Pwede sana sa cars yun. The problem is it's too expensive. Kasi
Kaya walang value ang resale.
yeah, oo. Ang nangyari yan sa, I think it was Canada ba? So, Hyundai na Ioniq 5.
Nightmare yan. Ioniq 5 yun.
Pero ang nangyari
Ang
sa
mahal ng
kanya,
battery.
nag-scrape lang. So, nung nag-scrape siya, parang nung chinek sa ilalim, may napansin na may tama. Tinry kunin sa warranty. Hindi niya nakuha sa warranty dahil yung parang protective na metal sheet ni Hyundai nadali na daw. So okay, inano niya sa insurance. The car costs $55,000 lang.
The battery?
The battery is $65,000. Kaya hindi nila maano yung battery swap talaga kasi it costs more than the car kasi syempre pag ina-assemble mo bulk di ba? So hindi naman yata sila hindi yata sila nag-excess production ng battery.
Yun nga.
So kaya pag mas mahal.
Kasi sa States, my eldest daughter who lives in California, we have a Rivian and the Tesla S.
Oh, you have a review.
Wait, the R1T or the R1T, yung pickup or yung
The SUV.
the SUV,
How is it? Let me
yes.
ask. How's the Rivian?
It's nice.
It's nice. Kaya lang ba, I'm hearing so many horror
Ako
stories
rin eh.
na
Yeah.
Ang dami nga.
Rivian.
But it's a nice car.
Mas
to be honest.
developed China pagdating sa electric.
Masyadong, saka
And Tesla.
parang yung after sales nila, horrible. Yun ang problema sa Rivian. It's a beautiful car. It's
Yeah.
huge.
I'm
Bigger
sure.
than,
We were looking into it.
bigger than the Suburban.
Oh.
It is huge. So extreme high-tech. Kaya nga lang, yung horror stories niya, yun ang nakakatakot.
Yeah.
Lalo na, it's expensive. It's not a cheap car.
100 plus umabot.
Yung sa US isa pang Polestar. Have you heard of
That's
Polestar?
Swedish
That is,
They launched it 2 years ago.
do you know that's Zeekr?
Seeker ba yun?
Yeah,
Kaya pala
it's
magkamukha.
Volvo din eh. Yeah.
It's Volvo. It's owned by China. They have the same factory.
Yeah.
Volvo, Zeekr, and Polestar are basically the same.
Yeah.
Except they focus more on Zeekr because it's China.
So, Seeker is your company's product? Your brand? Or
It's our
Yes.
brand.
there's
We're the
another
distributor.
company
We're the
na
distributor.
dealer lang kayo?
No,
No,
we're the
distributor.
We brought it in. We studied it for 8 months.
Yeah.
Bago namin pinasok. Because we're looking for an EV brand na we can bring in at a entry-level premium price. So, we look talaga. Ang daming options.
Saka,
Avatar, Neo, Zeekr.
Of all the EVs out there, ito sa akin I find really sexy as far as design is concerned.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then, amazing interior.
Yeah.
Although I cannot compare the driving experience because I've not driven
Yeah.
the Seeker.
Well,
Pero kasi na-drive ko nga yung Lexus. It's
a Lexus.
We're better than
It's a
the
Lexus.
Lexus.
Yeah.
It's a Lexus.
Yeah.
Ang difference lang yata nung Lexus na EV, the chassis is from the RX.
Yes.
So it's not really designed as an EV.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yun yung problema. Yeah.
Ang maganda lang sa kanya, if you so decide to change it to a V8,
Pwede,
you can.
oo.
Kasi yung engine bay niya, nandun pa rin.
Nandun yun. Yeah.
Tanggalin mo lang yung
Correct. Yeah.
salpak mo siya sa, pwede. Engine bay niya talaga, buo.
It's a full size engine
Buo yung engine bay na walang laman.
Ano lang yata yun nandun yung computer yata tsaka battery yata eh.
So battery.
Sa harap yeah.
Walang laman. Okay to.
Eh ang ganda pa naman nung electric na dahil yung rear niya sobrang parang sportback yung likod eh. Compared to the RX medyo mataas eh. Yeah. Yung maganda. Pero
Actually, ano yun, it was parang pinadrive kay Alfonso for a week. So yung 2 days ako nag-drive. So, okay na. Nice.
How much? Parang nasa 7, 8 ba? Yun?
Yeah.
High up there. Parang parang yung e-tron.
Lexus kasi.
Parang
That's
e-tron.
where you come in. The Seeker will come in. Kasi titirahin mo yung high-end luxury,
High-end, yeah.
pero affordable.
Correct. Kasi kahit yung 009, yung parang Alphard, yun yung maganda. It's lang, 5 lang eh. 5 something. Yeah.
Seeker din yun.
Zeekr, yeah. It's
Meron
the
ka
009. Wala pa.
Wala pa.
September.
Yun yung
pa.
marami na nandito.
Oo.
Marami ng
Ang dami ko
gray
na
market.
May gray market.
Yeah,
Daming gray market.
Hindi, actually, it's good for you pag may gray market.
Yes, it means it's really people really want.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were launching, people were asking about that because a lot of my friends go to China, and they're like, we want the van, we want the minivan. We're like, it's not yet coming.
How much will it go for? 5 million?
5.
Below 6.
Below 6, no? Click yan.
Yeah, maganda.
Kasi yung pinaka-closest competitor niya is the Honky, the China,
I don't
yung
think
isa?
you can compare it there. It's
Honky
the
red
Rolls Royce
flag.
of vans.
Yeah.
Super ganda talaga.
Yung alin?
Yung 009.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
know.
review.
Pero I mean price-wise, kasi it's also priced like 5.9.
Somewhere there. Below.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
depends on the exchange rate by the time we bring it.
Oo.
Yeah.
O, taas
Yun.
ng dollar ngayon.
Yeah.
Oo nga eh. So,
Paano, anong arrangement sa custom yan? Anong pasok niyan? Pag EV?
pag EV.
Kasi walang
customs.
engine eh. Paano nun?
Well, no.
May-
Yung
Anong-
law
anong-
is zero
anong-
excise.
Number 1,
duties.
zero excise. Pero yung tax payment niya, 100% pa rin.
Yeah.
VAT lang.
Ayun lang.
VAT lang.
Ang laki ng difference,
And
no?
A little
Yeah.
fee to
Yeah,
pass the process.
usual.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna come up with some fee for themselves, obviously.
May ganun yun.
Yeah, it's sad, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, that's the Philippines, what can you say? Yun talaga yun. Pero at least, you started it. At least you come up with a good brand.
Yeah, it's
What's
really-
important? A brand that people trust.
I'm so thankful that nakita ng dad ko because he was just walking by. He said, "Ano yun, ang ganda niya na." And then boom.
Gwapo talaga siya.
Yeah.
Ganda ng lines. If you're a car guy, you're gonna fall in love with it. It's a car guy type of design.
Yeah.
Hindi siya yung in your face na ultra modern, ultra high tech.
So China, ang lala ng mga ibang brands mga EV na design.
OA
Sobrang
naman
OA. Yeah.
OA
Lala.
na siya.
Sobra na.
Oo.
Ito, makikita mo sa sa Shanghai. along with BMW, Tesla, and
Pero mura.
pwede na, yeah. I guess entry level
Compared sa kanila.
Compared sa kanila, murang version nila. But you won't see BYDs there in Shanghai. Konti lang. Because they're perceived as a cheap brand there.
Yun nga, saka sobrang daming
Rumors.
about the BYD.
Oo.
Ayun yung problema.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Nice. At least
At least you have a new perspective. And I'm so thankful this guy is here because he's the real car guy.